New Mexico will no longer deny aspiring attorneys their law licenses based on citizenship or immigration status. This decision comes from the New Mexico Supreme Court.
News 13's Natalie Wattis spoke with a recent law school grad and a law school professor about what this means for our state.
This is super important for me because it allows me to fully be able to exercise my law license just like everyone else.
For Luis Leyva Castillo, the New Mexico Supreme Court's decision to change the licensure rule means his future as a lawyer in New Mexico is protected.
So I was born in Sonora, Mexico. I moved to Ruidoso, New Mexico when I was 8.
He's lived in New Mexico since and graduated from UNM's law school. Leyva Castillo says upon graduation, DACA recipients or deferred action for childhood arrivals are only eligible for a conditional license. This decision now gives him the chance to be a full-fledged attorney.
I was very concerned because even though before the rule change, I could practice law with the conditional license, we don't know what the status of DACA is going to be in the future. Right now, there is a case working its way up to the U.S. Supreme Court, and we don't know what that ruling is going to be.
This ruling is security for Leyva Castillo, that he would keep his law license in the state regardless of what happens with DACA in the future. UNM law professor Carol Suzuki says DACA recipients still have to meet the same requirements to get licensed as their classmates.
So New Mexico and at least 8 other states now have a rule that does not deny the law license solely based on citizenship or immigration status. And it's actually a really good change in that we need really good lawyers in this state. This rule is fair, and it also really supports the values of New Mexico in terms of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
This is just fundamentally fair for all the students that have completed all of the rigid requirements that are needed to receive a law license.
Natalie Wattis, KRQE News 13.
This ruling drew criticism from the state Republican Party chair, Steve Pierce, who called it a reckless decision and says it will open U.S. borders. The rule change set to take effect October 1st.